Hello, my name is Kevin Sims, one of the co-founders here of the Menyu app. Um, just haven't done a video in a while. Just want to do a video of some of the updates we've done to our website and just to the restaurant login portion itself for the restaurant owners who are able to log in and manage their page. If you, some of the users who've been to our website before um, have known that there has been some changes here just to make the app, the web page just a little more tidier and not so much as a sore eye. But now we have it to where any of our newer restaurants that get added to the app will show down here. So as you can see, these last four locations or the four last locations that has been added to our app. Underneath it there, just some pictures will randomly just show as far as some of the pictures taken by the users of the app itself. And again, here, this button where it says available on the iPhone App Store is still able to be used to, download the app if you are browsing this website via a mobile iPhone application. Again, here we have finished the restaurant login part. I'll show you a couple of things there. This will be a test restaurant, so nothing here will be live. Um, just going to go ahead and log in. Logins been given to restaurant owners who have approached us to want to log in. So this test restaurant here. So normally when you first log in, you won't see any restaurants on the initial login part of this page here. So you'll initially have to add one, but it'll just pretty much ask you for the basic information. So you want to put in your restaurant name, relation to the restaurant, whether you're the owner, you want to upload your own logo, you can. It has to be within 100 kilobytes in size, or it'll prompt you that it's too big if it goes over that. Your street address, city, state, zip, a little short description. You might want to keep it short so it can fit within the means of the restaurant page there of what the restaurant does or what it serves, things like that. In the cuisine section, put in what kind of dishes or different types of either what foods the restaurant serve. This will help with like searches. So when certain users are in a particular area and they're searching for American or burgers or seafood, those cuisine descriptions there will help filter your restaurant for that area. The hours location there, you want to keep it within 35 characters. So abbreviate like the Monday through Friday, the AM PM. We haven't had any issues with people having to go above the 35 character limit. But just as long as you abbreviate the Monday through Friday or a bunch of numbers together, you should be good there. And then your phone number, and then most importantly, you want to put your latitude and longitude in. So you want to go to this website here, and it's going to take you to another tab and put in your address, and then underneath here it will give you your latitude and longitude. And what that does is it helps on the app users who want to try and find your location via the Apple Maps or Google Maps. It'll take that latitude and longitude and input it into their phone to allow them to be able to drive to your location if they're looking you up through the app there. And normally we would hit add restaurant here, but since we already have a couple down here, I'm not going to add any more. So I'll just hit cancel there. But essentially, what it'll do is it'll show your restaurant here, 0 app views, and then it'll also say your menu's not published, your restaurant's not visible. So currently at this moment, these restaurants are not visible on the app itself. So if you ever had to edit anything, you can also edit, any information. If you were to change anything, phone number, location, any of that. If you have multiple menus, which I'll get into here in a second, you can change up in here or make it not active and save any changes down there. So and again, that's the restaurant page there. And then so each restaurant that you create, it will create its own separate menu. This page here, you don't necessarily do much on unless you want to change the name of what the menu is called. So if you want to call this, a Christmas menu or Thanksgiving menu or seasonal menu, summer breakfast, or whatever you want to do. This is where you would make those name changes. That, or if you want to just have it for a certain location, you can do that as well. And then if you just wanted to add like another menu that's separate for a certain time part of the year, you can do an add here, put a name to it, and just hit add menu. And that just essentially creates the menu so that you can add dishes to the menu and then assign this menu to whatever restaurant you want. So I'll go ahead and hit cancel there since we already have some menus in here. So essentially on the dishes tab here, this is where we get into adding the different dishes of for the menus that we've created. So I'll just go ahead and do a test one here. I'll just do pancakes here. And then what you'll do is just select a category. So if you want to do like breakfast, you can do breakfast. So we have plenty of categories here. So whatever fits the need for your description, appetizers or whatnot. So I'll go ahead and select breakfast. And you can add a short description. So pancakes with berries. And then that there. And then now, as you can see here, the menus, which were on this screen here up at the top, this is where you would essentially pick what dishes you want the menus to be on. So you can select whichever ones you want. You can add it to all of them. You can add it to only specific ones. So if I hit add dish there, it'll actually tell you which menus it's on. And then if it has an image or if one's been taken of it down the line, once you publish the menu, your images will show up in here. We don't have any images obviously yet, so it's going to show no image. And if you ever needed to edit anything, if you want to take it off a particular menu for that particular restaurant, or if you only wanted it seasonal, you can go in there, hit save changes. It'll update automatically on the user's phone as well on your side. And like I said, it's on the menu Canton. So if I go back to menus, it's actually officially on this menu here. And then you can continually just add as many dishes as you want. So we'll actually go back to the restaurant side. And once you got all the dishes in that you want for your particular location, that's where you can go in and actually add the particular menu to the restaurant side itself. So we added a dish to the Canton one. So as you can see, we have menu Canton. So I can put that there, and if I hit save, you will see that it turns green. So when it's green, that means that it's live and it can be viewed by people in the app. So, and then as people start to see the restaurant, these app views will go up. So you'll continually see how you're getting viewed, how many times you're getting viewed over the course of however long this restaurant is active. And since there's nothing really on that, we're going to go ahead and just inactivate this restaurant here. And and the only time you're able to activate a restaurant is if there is a menu attached to it. So if you go back to no menu here, you can hit save changes. It'll go back to red. Now, if you ever do edit anything in here, and you say you're just editing information, always check to make sure the menu is on the correct menu that you want for that restaurant. We haven't had any issues to where it switched to a different one. But if you want it inactive, make sure it says no menu restaurant inactive. If you want it on Canton, make sure it says that before you hit the save changes, just so that you don't have any issues down the road with the wrong menu at the wrong location. So I'll go ahead and keep that no menu restaurant inactive. All the information's here. I'll hit save changes, and as you can see, pretty straightforward there. We do have a help section. If you have any particular questions or issues that you're facing, you can always email us anytime at this email here. As soon as you're done, editing your restaurant's menu or done adding your dishes or menus, you can log out here at the top. And again, the App Store button here will take you to the App Store if you want to, you know, let me get that out of here. If you want to download the app on your particular phone, or you can send that link to any other particular users at the restaurant, so they're able to find your restaurant whenever they're out and about, or just looking to see what a particular dish looks like, or take a picture of it. If you have any other questions, again, our Facebook page. Um, you can message us here with any requests or questions or feedback on the particular app itself. Um, we're always available to any feedback on what we can change and upgrade to make the app better for users. Currently, we're in Youngstown, Boardman, surrounding areas, Niles, Canfield, all the way up to Akron, Canton, slowly moving into the Cleveland market. So the app is taking off, and we got a lot of good feedback with users and restaurants, and hopefully we can continue to make this app better for the end user and many more.